What's going on, guys? JJ's here back to my channel, and today is very cold. It is very cold outside. Man, that's why I have my beanie hat on and I have my heater. I don't know y'all guys can hear it, but yeah. Anyways, yeah, it's very cold outside and stuff, and yeah. Hope you guys have a good morning or whatever night or whatever wherever you're from. Anyways, yeah, AEW Dynamite was pretty good last night with the main event of CM Punk versus MJF, which is very good, you know. Um, yeah. So let's get to it then. All right, the first match: Jon Moxley versus Wheeler Yuta and Bryan Danielson's proposal. Jon Moxley kicked off Wednesday's show, tearing through the crowd in Chicago and hitting the ring for an opening match against Wheeler Yuta, accompanied by best friends Orange Cassidy and newcomer the very nice, very evil Dan Hudson. The last time these two competed against each other, Moxley won dominantly and definitively. Wheeler, sorry, Wheeler delivered a shotgun drop kick on the floor, but Mox dominated, grounding him, then answering a defiant chop to the chest with a simple eye poke. He added a modified DDT on the ring apron, but a momentary distraction from Orange Cassidy and a curse from Dan Hudson allowed Yuta to catch him with the crossbody from the top rope. Back inside, Moxley would weather the storm of his young, hungry opponent and pull him away with the paradigm shift for the win. After the match, Bryan Danielson confronted Moxley and after a standoff asked fans if they wanted to see the two of them wrestle against each other. The American Dragon said that Moxley had a little support. He would still be the AEW champion. He pitched the idea of working together, denouncing the current crop of champions. What if we train the future of proposal wrestling together? Danielson proposed. He told Moxley to think about it before dropping the mic. So yeah, Moxley defeated Yuta. That'll be a good thing with him and Moxley. I don't know, it'd be a working as a team or facing each other in AEW. I mean, they faced each other in WWE a couple years ago, which I remember, which was very good. So yeah, it was, you know, it was very good matches around that time. So yeah. Alright, let's get to the second match. Death Triangle versus Knights of the Black Throne. Lambert and Rhodes verbal spar. Okay. Okay. Another overly long verbal spat between Brandy Rhodes and Dan Lambert. Okay, this was before Dead Triangle versus Knights of the Black Throne. So yeah, there was a promo here. Another overly long verbal spat between Brandy Rhodes and Dan Lambert, culminating in the return of Paige Van Zandt, who hit the ring and drove the chief brand officer into the corner. The women's locker room emptied and broke them up. Backstage, Matt Hardy revealed that Isaiah Cassidy will battle Sammy Guevara for the TNT Championship on Rampage in an attempt to make up for a private party's loss to Jurassic Express on last Friday's show. Back in the arena, the newly renamed Knights of the Black Throne, Malachi Black and Brody King, took to the ring to battle Death Triangle's Penta El Zero Mero and the returning Pack in tag team action. The Bastard removed a blindfold to reveal to perfectly functioning eyes. After a Fury offensive to start, Pack soon found himself on the receiving end of concentrated attack by King and Black, who worked him over and kept him isolated from Penta. The Brit capitalized on the flurry from his partner, who wiped him out. Wiped out. King at ringside to mount a combat. The revitalized babyfaces tried to fear for fear factor, but blue black mist into Penta's eyes, setting him up for Dante's Inferno as the Knights of the Black Throne scored their win. Black and King defeated Pac and Penta. So yeah, good match. Alright, the third match, Ruby Soho versus Naga Rose. The rivalry between Ruby Soho and Naga Rose wrote its latest chapter Wednesday, when the native beast attempted to avenge her loss to the runaway in the TBS Championship tournament, targeting the arm and shoulder that has plagued Soho for weeks. Before switching the focus of her assault to the lower back, Rose dominated the action, grounding her opponent and working her over throughout the commercial break, going as far as to bite the fingers of the orange hair baby face. Soho fought out of an attempted top rope beast bomb, but herself face down on the mat. Rose delivered a senton onto the lower back of her opponent. The aforementioned beast bomb in the center of the ring earned Rose the victory. So yeah, now Rose defeated Ruby Soho. So yeah, it was okay match, but yeah, it was okay. Alright, let's get to the promo where Heyman Page speaks. So here we go. A pissed off Heyman Adam Page hit the ring to discuss his AEW Championship defense against Lance Archer on next week's show, live from Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. Not content to waive the Texas Death Match, he challenged Archer to hit the ring for a fight in Chicago. Dan Lambert again and Jake the Snake Roberts appeared before Archer rushed the ring. The number one contender drove Page into the steel stairs with a chokeslam, then delivered the blackout through the timekeeper's position. Backstage, Chris Jericho called for an inner circle meeting in regards to the recent decision between him and Santana and Ortiz. Alright, the fourth match, the main event, CM Punk versus MJF. The long-awaited main event between CM Punk and MJF headlined Wednesday's show, a red-hot crowd awaiting the combatants. Punk dominated the opening moments, fighting his opponent through the crowd and back down to the ring, punishing him for months of torment and frustration. The Serbo heel cut him off and drove his own knee into Punk's left wrist, effectively taking the injured limb out of his arsenal. After a one-arm Punk fought back, MJF rolled to the apron looking to create separation from his foe. The hometown hero responded by slamming the loudmouth heel on the mouth of the ring. On the edge of the ring. Punk delivered a Pepsi twist, but MJF recovered and used his wrist to choke Punk. Unbeknownst to referee Bryce Ramsberg. Ultimately, Punk became unresponsive and the official called for the bell. When MJF accidentally dropped the tape that had aided him, Ramsberg called for the match to continue. Rejuvenated Punk unloaded on MJF, pounding away with the right and left before adding an inverted atomic drop and a lariat clothesline. Back from the break, MJF recovered long enough to try for the Heat Seeker Power Driver, only for Punk to counter. He tried for the gold sleeve, but MJF fought out and bailed to the floor back inside. He impaled the Texas Cloverleaf, twisting his opponent's body enough to have pressure on both Punk's left arm and knee. Punk rolled out of an ankle lock, sending MJF face first into the middle turnbuckle. Moments later, the straight edge Savior delivered a desperation reverse Rana that left both men searching for the Moxie to fight their way back into the match. After the match advanced, Punk delivered a Pepsi plunge from the top rope, but was unable to capitalize due to his previously established knee injury. A top rope elbow drop earned Punk a close 2 count before MJF rolled out to the arena floor, avoiding further punishment. Wardlow appeared, providing a distraction that allowed MJF to produce his Dynamite diamond ring and lay out Punk. 3 seconds later, the scarf-wearing villain scored his biggest win to date. After the match, it was revealed that Wardlow had passed his charge the ring. So yeah, this was a good main event. You know, we waited weeks after weeks for this match to happen. You know, but then until now, it finally happened on February 2nd, 2022. So yeah, it was a good match. It wasn't that bad. So yeah, everything went good last night for AW Dynamite and all that stuff on the TBS channel. So yeah, anyways, that was it, and I'd see you all in the next video. Laters.